Hello everyone, Spaced Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Randomized. This is going to be Chapter 26, I forgot the name, Unfulfilled Heart, that's it, Chapter 26, Unfulfilled Heart. Alright, so this is a pretty, interesting map. You just have to survive for a bunch of turns. You kind of want to visit this village, it's neat I guess. Oh, very neat. Very, very neat, definitely. But the main draw of this chapter, or the main point of interest, is the boss here, Veda. Look at her stats. She has amazing stats. Right, wrong. They're all being buffed by her spear. This spear in the game's code is the Uber Spear, and that is what's buffing up her stats. It's actually possible, using that Nightmare app, I could give that spear to anyone. I could hack it into someone's inventory, and then I could give one of my units these amazing stats if they can use a spear. But I won't be doing that, because that is no. Although it does remind me of one point of interest from my practice playthrough. One of the bosses, because I was randomizing those that time, got turned into a Wyvern Lord, and he spawned with the Uber Spear, and I kind of regret taking it away from him. Anyway, we're starting here in preparations again, because we have 2 units to promote. First being Farina here. I'm going to use the Earth Seal on her, because, well, she's a cleric. I don't know when I'm going to get the next Guiding Ring, and honestly, it'll just be nice to have her be able to fight. So that's what we're gonna do. Promote Farina. Oh my gosh, she looks hideous! And her promotion gains are kind of small. I hear they're very broken in the Binding Blade, the 6th game. The one this one's a prequel to, or I guess that one's a sequel, whichever way you want to look at it. Anyway, now Farina is able to fight with light magic. She gets it all to herself because she's my only light magic user. Anyway, we're also going to promote Dart with that Elysian Whip. Because why not? Oh, no, he looks hideous too. So hideous. And at least you can use swords now. Alright. Let's also make sure we pull out, speaking of swords, I'm going to pull out that sword for him. Farina's going to grab a lightning tome. And that's it, we're starting the map. Yeah, this is a very popular chapter, because we get 2 new units, and you can already see them here. Pent first. Let's go over Pent first. Pent is normally a sage, as you saw in Living Legend, but now he is a Night Lord, which is the promoted version of an Eliwood flavored Lord. And, I'm torn on whether or not this is an upgrade for him. Because on the one hand, now he has Pent has a mount, which is pretty much the only downside to him before. And he can make good use of that mount, I guess, since his combat stats are still pretty good. I think he's a bit weaker overall, but he can still fight. But on the other hand, Pent loses all of the things that made him an excellent unit before in the base game. As a sage, he starts with an A rank in both anima magic and staves, so Pent is pretty much the base benchmark of what you want to hit with your other magic units by this point in the game, or a little bit later. So if you're training up Urk, Lucius, Sarah, Canis, Priscilla, you want them to try and be as good as Pent, because Pent is amazing. He has so much utility as a sage, and he's losing all that, but his Night Lord utilities will hopefully make up for that. And then the other one, which is going to be extremely easy, Louise, Pent's lovely wife and business partner. She got changed from a female sniper to a male sniper, and that's honestly a very tiny slight downgrade for her. She lost 2 points of speed, gained 1 point of strength, and beyond that, she is exactly the same. Alright, anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna have to survive for 11 turns. My first time doing this map, I thought foolishly that you could head up to this castle up here and try and get them to help you out. And that put me right in the range of Veda, so that was a bad idea. Alright, so Louise is going to go right here. And I gave Lyn a bunch of bows to trade over to Louise, just in case she needed, well, just in case I wanted to give her some extra stuff. Oh, right, I should turn on their combat animations. Let's see here. So, Pent, Farina, and Louise. And then Eliwood, I gave him a couple lances to trade to Pent, just in case. Well, first, let's move Lyn into position, and then grab those lances. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why, but Pent's A rank in A rank in Anima Magic and Staves did not translate well into his class transition, because he's only got a C rank in his other areas. No, he's only got a D rank in Lances, which fits if Eliwood promotes, but it doesn't really fit for Pent, who's supposed to be super amazing and awesome. Alright, I think I'm gonna let's start with Farina right here. And one thing I kind of wish I had done in the last chapter was build up a few supports. But I'm not gonna cry about that. Yeah, just barely enough, Bartra. Well, let's go ahead and let Wrath attack first, because I want to. Oh, right, and I only had 3 physics staves, but thanks to Dorcas getting up to his B rank, I have 4 units who can use it. So I decided to give them to Wrath, Dorcas, and Farina. Wrath and Will have pretty much the exact same magic stat, but I figured it would be better to have it on have a physics staff on Wrath than on Will, since I should be trying to keep Will very close to Rebecca, so that way they can benefit from their supports. So Will's should be close enough to the front lines to contribute, so that's not too much of an issue. Anyway, I highly recommend bringing a flying unit to this chapter to visit that village down there. It makes it so much easier to get there before these bandits do, and if you play your cards right, you can actually get down there before anything goes wrong. Let's see. Lucius has got the, what's-his-name? Lyn. That's a her. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna get Hector down there, and we're gonna grab him, and we're gonna drop him. Yeah. Take, drop, and then hide out over there. And Farina, you are going to move down here. And we're gonna get Canis moving too. Alright. Is that everyone? Except for Hector, but we're gonna have to be careful about Hector. Okay, we're good. Oh, I forgot to double check those brigands' range. I almost accidentally put Eliwood in danger. How could you miss, Hawkeye? How could you? So unprofessional. Oh, speaking of unprofessional, I should have given Will thunder instead of fire. But he got a crit, so I guess the same result. Same result. And having Pent as a Night Lord instead of a Sage is probably going to make things a bit more complicated. Hey, Louise doesn't look half bad as a guy. Yeah, I guess the only thing that's different about her is she has a flatter chest and her hair is shorter. That's pretty much it. I do like Louise, though. Louise is a pretty neat character. Oh, one very interesting thing about Pent and Louise is that they come as a pair. If either of them dies, you lose both of them. I think that might have been programmed into the game so that way you can't try and force an A support between them and a unit besides the other. They come with an automatic A support with each other, which is very neat. Let's see. Let's get you your Iron Lights. Visit the village. And get the Hammern Staff. So Hammern is an amazingly sexy staff. What it does is it repairs other items. Or restores it, yeah. It can repair another item, so very, very, very handy. Very, very handy. Very, like, the most very possibly. Possible. Alright, let's get you swinging down here. I guess Wrath can finish him off, because Wrath is good at fighting. Woo! Well, maybe he's not good at fighting. I don't know. Farina, you're so much slower than I expected. That's not good. Alright, you know what? Let's let Eliwood give it a shot. Why not? Why not? Eliwood did Ellie good. And look at that, he gained a level. It would have been a pretty good one if he wasn't so crap. Why not? Let's let Lyn go for it. The two of them can't even kill one enemy together. That's so sad. But fortunately, Farina can finish him off. Yay! And then we get to... actually, let's move Hector down south one. We're gonna snatch him up with the Luscious Lucius. And I guess drop him off with the... I don't know what the right word for describing Dorcas would be. Let's pretend I came up with a good one, though. Second Luna. Worth getting? Maybe. Now, who am I kidding? Of course it's worth getting. Alright. So we'll send Rebecca and Will to back the happy couple up. Oh right, Will doesn't have a physics staff, because I figured, oh, he's not gonna need it. And lo and behold, he needs it. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Let's get Will there. Let's park Rebecca next to him. And let's kill this guy. Oh, Fiora, Fiora, Fiora. Let's see, 18, 18, 21. Okay then. New plan. Let's play Ninen's Grace for Dart. And get him down there. Woo! Oh, excuse me, I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. No, probably because I'm recording this after midnight. That tends to do it. Yeah, and then I don't know what's up with these roving riders, but they like to hoard around the castle there. Which I guess makes them mildly interesting? You're gonna have to get back to me on whether or not that's actually true. Anywhoozin. Yay! The Nomad didn't dodge for once. I've gotten so used to the Nomads just dodging like crazy, and it's weird, and I don't like it. Excuse me. And I guess one other interesting thing, or well, not really interesting so much as I just like it, is I do enjoy the fact that Pent and Louise are portrayed as a happily married couple. Let's see. And I do enjoy seeing those two interact with both each other and other characters. Makes it rather interesting for both of them, in my opinion. If I am allowed to opine opinions. Which, I mean, I should be able to, right? Right. I don't know. But lately I have been watching a lot more critical analysis stuff, which has really been helping me out in getting over my own writer's block, as well as hopefully improving my own ability to write critical analyses. It is something I would love to be able to get into, but it takes a lot of work, and I hope I can pull it off. Pull it off well if I do try. And if not, then it'll just be embarrassing. But that's also basically what I've been doing to try and get over my writer's block, is putting on another person's analysis, and basically listening to the way they structure things or analyze something, and seeing how I can apply that to the topics I'm interested in discussing. That is the evil plan. It is so sinister, so very sinister. Anyway, yeah, this chapter's not going to be terribly interesting, since basically the whole thing you just want to do is grab Lyn, Hector, and Eliwood from up here, or I guess move them manually, whatever works best for you. I'd recommend grabbing them with flying units, though. and then trying to get everyone crammed into this corner down here. That's usually a good idea. You can also just stick to this middle area up here. Just go with whatever is safest for you. Ooh, excuse me. And it's nice to see some actual range on Physic. Thank you, Dorcas. And your 13 magic. I think it's based on what he's got equipped, so I think he can get up to 10 spaces. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he can only get up to 6. So I don't know how it calculates your effective range with status staves. Oh, wow. Pent's looking sexy. Oh, that's actually another reason why I like Pent and Louise so much. They just, they survive the transition to other classes extremely well. Yeah, sorry, throat was getting really dry on me there. Let's see, was that it? Can I see spellcasters? Yeah, Nosferatu and Flux. Not good. Okay then. And we had some Wyvern Riders show up here. Let's see, they both have 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me make sure I'm counting that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. And let's see, 20 and 21. Alright, well, let's go ahead and axe this guy down. 20 and 21. Ooh, a Hadabard. 11 and 12. She survives! Okay. So my evil plan is to try and build up supports between Fiora and Farina. So that should be neat. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get Wrath moving forward. I do want him to stay out of range of those nomads. Sadly, that keeps him in range of one of these baddies. Okay. I think we're going to have to keep Canis and the Lords a little bit backed up for now. I guess I'm gonna put Dorcas here and get Farina topped off, just in case. I remember in high school I really didn't care for this chapter because it was so tough to reasonably feed kills to people. Although now that I actually know what I'm doing, it's not so tough. Actually, I have the same amount of resistance, so the main thing you have to watch out for is a Sage with an Elfire. So 27 plus 14, and so 27 minus 11 is 16. 16 plus 14 is exactly 30. So Pent survives by 1. It would be better to have him lure them out. It would also be better if I had a barrier staff, so let's grab one. Oh wait, they're all in the convoy. Except for maybe, does Wrath have one? He does, okay. Never mind, this is easier than I thought. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I got an idea. I got the idea. We're going to bow this guy down. And then javelin this guy down. Yeah, I was just going to have one character. I was going to have Rebecca trade for it here, then trade up, but I forgot you can only trade once per turn. So, let's just grab it. Oh, wait. I'm not even in range of the sage. What was I even thinking? Well, you know what? It's too late now. Let's go ahead and bury her pent up. And worry about dealing with things later. And yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Or Gouda, whichever you prefer. One's a cheese, the other is a word. I think that's an adjective? Or is it a verb? Yay, Farina got a critical hit. That kind of had me slightly worried. I thought, oh shit, why did I put Eliwood there? But I keep forgetting. It's Pent. And you can never go wrong with Pent. Or a second Luna. Ooh. Kind of surprised the javelin one didn't go for Wrath. I would have figured he would be a weaker target, much weaker than Farina. At least when it comes to fighting. Alright, I think we got some Wyvern Riders coming from the north there. Okay, this gets very complicated. And in case it wasn't obvious, this is I really have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. If we burn this guy to the ground, we can move Bartra over here. Gonna have to make sure we kill you. Although I do want to try and get Dorcas out of there. It's gonna be tough to get the Lords where Lyn, Hector, and Eliwood where I want them to go. So I think I'm going to have them back up a bit towards Hawkeye and Dart. And the rest of my flyers, so that way if I need them to, I can rescue them. And I'm gonna keep Will and Rebecca close to Pent and Louise, so that way if they need healing, I can take care of that. Although Will's not the best one for the job, I should have had Dorcas up there. But it's fine, we'll make it work. We will make it work. Alright, let's get started making it work. Oh crap, I just realized Farina's just so weak at fighting these guys that she might end up luring them too close to Merlinus and friends. You're so slow, you're getting doubled by Bartra. That's sad for you, Mr. Cavalier. That is really sad. Oh, yeah, I remembered a funny story involving Bartra. I was trying to, arena grind him up at one point. This was in a regular playthrough a long time ago. So I tried to grind him up really well in the arena, and his, end result stats at level 20 were hilariously lopsided. And this was after I was assuming that Bartra was going to be amazing because his growth rates looked nice. But it didn't turn out that way at all. He ended up with 20 strength, I forget how much HP, probably only 40, and he had 9 in every other stat. It was really quite sad. What's also quite sad is how the Pegasus sisters are performing. And Bartra, but Bartra is doing his job, so I don't need to worry about that. What I do need to worry about, though, is this guy. Which I do believe Farina is going to be able to handle no problem. Let's just get in some chip damage from Dorcas. Yay! Yay! Dorcas getting oddly speed blessed and just generally being pretty good so far this run, despite how bad he's been so far this run. As I know that doesn't make any sense. Fight me on that, I don't care. Anyway, Dorcas has been exceeding the expectations I had of him, and I am glad he is doing that. Almost makes me tempted to give him a shot in a regular run. Almost. Oh, no, just makes me tempted to try him out in a regular run. I know he's not going to be as good as he is right now, but it's worth a try, right? Alright. I really want to take out this guy with the lance, or this guy with the armor slayer. I'm worried about Wrath getting attacked, so let's take this guy out with the javelin. Then I was going to have Wrath move forward, one to heal Bartra, but I think it might be better to just leave Bartra as is. Never mind, I'm going to go ahead and physic him. Feels like kind of a waste of a physic, but I don't want that Nomad getting on the forest to hit Wrath. Although if the Nomad did get on the forest to attack Wrath, then that means the Armor Slayer guy wouldn't be able to attack Bartra. Either way, we make it work. We make it work. And I guess these guys are just gonna peel off one at a time? Yeah, I don't know why Pent came with a silver blade, but it's a horrible weapon. Maybe I should have brought him steel lances. I think only a few enemies will peel off at a time, so let's go ahead and heal you up with Will. If any peel off at all. I actually liked seeing this map done with negative growths or 0% growths. The strategies employed were pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. Oh, right, one really stupid thing I don't like that Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn on the Wii did, or does, is on the hardest difficulty setting, you can't check enemy ranges. Like if you click on them, like normally when I click on this enemy, I can see how far he can move and where he can attack. On the games on the Game Boy, the games on the GameCube and the Wii, they expanded on that to where you can keep, where if you click on an enemy, their area of attack stays highlighted. But for the hardest difficulty setting for Radiant Dawn on the Wii, they completely disabled that feature. It's just a perfect example of fake difficulty, because it's just removing a commonly used feature. They didn't do anything to really make the game tougher. Well, they did. They added a lot. They added a lot of enemies too, and they made them all, and they made the enemies tougher, and they reduced the amount of experience points you gain, which is all usual Fire Emblem stuff. And then just making it so you can't see enemy ranges is just fake difficulty, because it really does not affect how you play these games, because you can just count out their ranges manually. The only slight hiccup to that would be you can't well, you can, but you can't always account for what terrain affects movement. Like, for example, a unit has to use up two of their movement stat in order to, quote, get over a forest, for example. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move Wrath up one to use a heal. How wrathful, Wrath. And then these guys got Lance. Okay, let's go ahead and axe. I just realized I could give the Brave Axe to Bartra. That would be neat. Anyway, we got these guys showing up down here again. This guy's right there. We're just gonna kill him. Alright. And then gonna worry about these guys getting close now. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, and then there was the run I did, another run I did for practice. That ended up making Pent and Louise so broken. Pent became a druid and Louise was a Valkyrie. So insanely broken. Alright. I think we're good here, so turn. And I don't know if killing Veda here will end the chapter early or not. I really wouldn't recommend trying it. She's just so overpowered. You'd pretty much need to grind your characters up in the arena in order to pull it off, and then give them their max possible supports they could have at this point. And then I think you have to use a Lance Reaver for double the effectiveness. Well, no, you don't use a Lance Reaver. You have to do that with an Archer. Or a Sniper. So it has to be Will, Rebecca, Louise. Louise wouldn't have the max stat bonuses, though. Or Wrath. Very, very tricky. I wouldn't really recommend trying to kill Veda. It's just not worth it. Although if you save a mine and you use the mine glitch, you can actually put the Uber Spear in your supplies, basically. You can have Merlinus hold on to it for you. Alright, so we got 3 Wyvern Riders there, and fortunately, we've got Dart and Lucius in range. Unfortunately, Dart's not very good at fighting. But it's okay, we got this. We got this. It kind of sucks that Lucius's defenses are really caving in. Like, I'm really seeing the appeal of Wyvern Riders opposed to Pegasus Knights. They largely seemed interchangeable to me at first, mainly because of, well, you always get the Pegasus Knights before the Wyvern Riders, but the massive defense, the higher defenses that the Wyvern Riders have really make them pay off. That should have been obvious if I'd actually been paying any attention at all to Fire Emblem. But I'm just not that observant. Yeah, I can't find a space where just one of them where they both reach, but only at 2 range to feed a kill to Louise. So let's just barrier her up here. Alright, let's see. Got all those dead. Let's go ahead and flux right here. Well, I might need to start moving Dorcas more northward in order to assist with keeping everyone up there healthy. And I think these guys are only going to be carrying Iron Lances from now on, so I'm going to give Fiora her Iron Axe. Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, let's get Lyn and Hector and Eliwood. Oh crap. I should not have moved Lyn first like that. Okay, we can fix this. We can fix this. Just like this. Stand on the outside of their range, they can't get in. And Wrath would just be able to finish that guy off. And the other 2 can just barely reach Bartra. We got this. We got this. Alright. And I guess, fortunately for you all, I can't artificially inflate the length of this chapter by playing defensively. Since I only have to survive 11 turns, there is a very strict cap on how long this chapter can last. Which I guess is a good thing? I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. I always think Bartra's gonna double these guys, but I guess this chapter the enemies just got out of my doubling range. Maybe just barely. So if Bartra probably gets another speed level up, he'll be able to double them again. Maybe. Kinda surprised Farina hasn't gotten hit yet. Yeah, Farina hasn't gotten hit yet. But she did get a horrible level up. That was the worst level up you possibly could have gotten, Farina. What is wrong with you? I guess I should probably have Dorcas move up right next to Farina. I think he can even support with her. Huh. Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, Dorcas does get a support with Farina. That might be worth pursuing. So... well, the other guy would be able to reach Dorcas anyway, from right back there. So I guess it's better to just have him stay on this forest. And let's get Lucius down here. Got it, got it, got it. Play for Lucius and have him attack this guy for Farina. So that way Farina can spend a turn healing him up without having to use up a physic. There we go. There we go. We got this all planned out. Well, I should probably get Farina mend because she's not doing so good with those other ones. Oh no, Wrath can't kill either of them. Oh, this is turning into a kind of bad situation for Wrath. But fortunately, Dorcas is nearby. I can have Dorcas heal him. There we go. So we'll be good. We'll be good. We will be good. Next, we need to kill you off. And let's go ahead and get you down too. Sorry, that seemed like deserving of applause. Okay, let's get Will and Rebecca into a more intermediate spot, just in case. And I'm gonna have Louise stay put, so that way she and Pent are in support range. And then I think we're good. I think we are good. Oh, no. I thought that guy would attack, but instead he's in runaway and heal mode, which is not good. Which is not good. I thought he was going to attack Wrath, so I have to make sure I keep Lyn and Eliwood out of his range. Or I kill him with Rebecca or Will. No, Will can't get to him, so it would have to be Rebecca if she's close enough. Farina, you were supposed to get a critical hit. Kind of weird that you went for Luscious like that. But whatever, I'm not complaining. Alright, we got 4. This is turning out to be quite the pickle. Quite the pickle indeed. So, I think I'm going to move Pent and Louise to the south to meet up with the Lords. And then I'm gonna have to make sure they stay out of range of that Wyvern Rider, because I'm pretty sure Eliwood is just useless, completely useless dead weight. He might have gotten a good level up, but since that was the first level up he's gotten this whole playthrough, that's not saying much. Yay! Barcher's got an A in axes. Now I can use silver axes. Woo! let's go ahead and axe this guy down. Sorry, lance this guy down. We're out of those, are we? I've got an iron axe, but that's not a viable option. Oh, and I just realized Dorcas was 1 point shy of killing this one. And they can both reach Lucius, so I definitely want to get him healed up. So I guess Fiora is gonna do it. Alright, and then let's see. Alright. Let's get Hector closer to over here, so that way he can assist, just in case. He should be capable of doing that. Oh right, the Heaven Seal, I forgot. Heaven Seal is a promotion item that usually works on the Lord classes. I don't think it works on them at all with the randomizer going. I think I tried it last time and it did not go over well, or it just didn't work at all. So there's that. But, Heaven Seals are good for cash. But it can work on any, with this particular randomizer, it does still work on anyone who gets a Lyn, Hector, or Eliwood flavored Lord, but they also promote with different promotion items as well, just in case you get too many Lords of a single class. Or, yeah, too many people with the same flavor of Lord, if that makes sense. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, we just have to survive this turn and the next turn. Yeah, that guy's just running away. He's not in danger anymore. Woo, way to go, Bartra. You're kicking name and taking ass. Alright, now I can double team Farina. Not good. I'm so worried this last turn is just going to go horribly wrong. So horribly wrong. But I mean, I don't think we've had a fail in a while, so progress? Woo, way to go, Farina, you got a kill. Alright, so the biggest dangers are going to be these 4 units up here. And of which I can only guarantee 3 die. So I guess I should get right on that. Kill this one first. Alright. And then this one right over here. Way to go, Hawkeye. Way to go. Woo, level up. Woo. And he only got 8 hit points. How disappointing. You failed me, Hawkeye. You failed me for the last time. Almost like Rebecca has. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's javelin this guy down from right here. Hopefully I can get a crit. I didn't. Let's see, 20 and 21. Okay, so Will can survive against both of those, so we're good there. I really don't want to overlook something stupid so late into the game. That would be very embarrassing, so let's kill this guy. Although I did just overlook something. I forgot about Lucius. But that's okay. That's a-okay. Ugh. Let's get Farina healed up. Oh, I forgot to replenish all of my supplies. I think I just did a few token ones and then jumped right in. Never, ever neglect your battle preparations. That is the Space Oyster word advice of the day. Never neglect your battle preparations. Let's get an attack with Wrath, because I would like to get him up to D rank to use Thunder. Thunder would be neat. And then, I guess Luscious can attack here. Ah, excuse me. Excuse me. So very yawny today. Okay. Okay. Completely safe, but just in case. I'm gonna get Dorcas up there to Physic Dart. Oh, it's so nice to finally have someone with range on a physics staff. So nice. Oh, I didn't even think about doing this. I mean, it doesn't do much, but better than nothing. Although it does work when you actually get a critical hit, so that's a thing. And Louise is probably gonna bait the Wyvern Rider, so profit. Alright, let's call that turn and get our victory. Oh, she did get doubled. I didn't think about that. But, well, yeah. And then Veda, who decided to sit there and do nothing the whole chapter, gets bored of sitting there and doing nothing and decides to just leave. So I'm going to go ahead and call that a chapter, or an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.